I see that as the person living with arthritis, I have a very big role to play in my medical management. As a younger person, it was very easy to be guided by the doctors because, you know, they're highly esteemed and they're specialists and experts in that field. But certainly as I've got older and my health knowledge has grown, I feel that I'm actually an equal with them in this relationship, that it's not them leading and me following, that we're equal partners in how we best manage my arthritis. And I think it's really important for me, and I certainly would encourage other people to do this, is to ask questions and not to be shy to challenge what their doctor is telling them, or to ask, is there an alternative? Have you got a plan B? Or can we try something else before we try that? And I think people need to know that it's okay to ask questions and to put suggestions out there, whether they're valid or not, but to have a really open discussion, because at the end of the day, it's my body or it's the other person's body. We need to feel comfortable with what we're doing. I think education in the management of arthritis is critical, and I think that was something that was certainly lacking in my younger years. And an example that always comes to mind for me is that no one ever told me that fatigue was a feature of my arthritis. And I just thought I was tired because I just didn't have enough get up and go, that I didn't push myself hard enough, that I was being a bit lazy. And when I learnt myself that fatigue was a huge feature of not only living with arthritis but living with chronic pain, it was really liberating. I suddenly realised that there was nothing wrong with me. I was pushing myself as hard as I could, and that I had to manage that symptom just as I would manage any of my other symptoms. So I think education is really important, and I understand that doctors, so both specialists and GPs, are pressed for time when they see their patients, but I think it's incumbent upon them to educate their patients. I think if the doctors can provide the education themselves, it stops people from going to the internet and perhaps sourcing inaccurate information. I think it's better to come from a reliable source, and I think that needs to come from the medical providers.